It's Ash from Super Videos back for another video for The Walking Dead's Season 10. They released yet another teaser for the bonus episodes of Season 10, 10C. Now, much like one of the earlier teasers that they released, this is pretty much like an animation slash images with voiceovers or dialogue from these episodes. So stay tuned, we'll be right back to break it all down. Alright, before we jump into it, as always, if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to join our community. And also, if you do enjoy the content by the end, make sure to share and smash the like button. And as always, press the bell to be notified when we upload on the channel. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first shot we have is actually this pretty cool shot of a zombie eye, and then we have a reflection of Carol inside of it. Now, what I thought was very interesting is how similar this looked to the cover of issue number 9 of the comic book, which was pretty much the same thing, but there was just a fly on top of the eye as well, and it was a reflection of Rick from the back, but it was very similar concept wise, so I thought that was very interesting. Then the shot kind of zooms in and we get this shot of Carol. In the voiceover, she says, "I know this world, the dead, it's gonna catch up to us eventually." So obviously this was also in one of the other teasers that they released. Nothing too much to talk about there. She's just talking about how the dead and the apocalypse is gonna catch up to them eventually, and sooner or later they're all gonna become the same thing. You're either gonna die or you're gonna turn into an evil person. I think that's what she's getting at. And then we get this shot of Daryl. Now what's interesting is that it looks like this is a flashback of Daryl from the time when Rick first disappeared. We do know that there's going to be one episode that's going to touch on that, so this might be from that episode. Then we get a zoom shot of Daryl here. In the voiceover, he says, "I just got stuff to do." Not really sure what that could be referring to. It could be multiple things, but I have a feeling they put this in here because it's important, and I think that it's referring to something connected to Daryl looking for Rick. I could obviously be wrong about that, but that's just what it seems like to me. And then we get this shot of Aaron. It's a pretty cool shot of him, and then in the voiceover he says, "Helping people was right. We haven't done that for a long time." So he's just referring to the fact that they haven't really tried to kind of help others after what happened with the Saviors, and even more so after what happened with the Whispers. So it's just a matter of Aaron trying to get back to his roots in a way and try to recruit people and help people in any way that he can. And then we get this shot of Father Gabriel and Aaron together. Now in the background we also do see still images of the different communities like Alexandria, Hilltop, and so on, but I do love the fact that Gabriel's blind eye is actually red here. I thought that was pretty cool. Then we get a voiceover from Gabriel. He says, "The world isn't built for the way we used to be." Obviously, this was another voiceover that was in another teaser that we talked about. It's more or less similar to what Carol was saying. You know, evil people rule the world now. This new world is not meant or is not built for good people. What Gabriel is saying could even be a response to what Aaron said, which is that they need to help people, much like what they used to do. And then we get this shot of Ezekiel. He says there's stories you tell yourself, and then there's the truth. So that's very interesting. Not too much to say about that. And then we get this shot of Princess. She says, "I'm a goddamn superhero on my own." Not too much to say, but we do see the water tower in the background, which I think is near Alexandria if I'm not wrong. And then we get this shot of someone, like a silhouette of someone looking down. I think this could be like a Commonwealth soldier, Lance, maybe someone else connected to the Commonwealth. But in the voiceover they say, "You should have answered our questions," which is extremely interesting. That's one of the reasons why I'm even saying that this is a silhouette of a Commonwealth soldier. Then we get this shot of Maggie. She says, "We need to get our heads on straight." Again, something else that we heard in another teaser, so nothing new. And then she says, "Find our people, find my son." I thought that was extremely interesting because we do know that Herschel Jr. came with Maggie. So whatever happened to him must have happened afterwards. which means we're most likely gonna see it. Now, there's a possibility this could be from a flashback, like this dialogue can be coming from a flashback. But we do have a shot of Maggie and Negan together here. It's an awesome shot of them. In the background, we have, I think, Aaron opening a door. I could be wrong, but that looks like Aaron to me. And then we have this shot of another person with a flashlight. So there's two people there. I just don't know who they are exactly. One looks like it could be Aaron. But in the voiceover, Negan says something very terrible is gonna happen to you. That I thought was extremely interesting as well. Again, this could be a flashback, or it could be Negan saying that to someone. Maybe he has a heart-to-heart with Maggie and Negan is trying to get her to think rationally. It could be something along those lines. And then we have this pretty awesome shot of Gabriel and Aaron. And then we have this shot of Carol. She says, "Our luck's run out." Concept-wise, this is similar to what she was saying at the beginning of the teaser. And then we have this pretty awesome shot of Daryl carrying a canister. This actually reminded me of that shot of Maggie and Daryl back in season 9, where they were walking on the road and each had like a canister. So this was very similar to that. He continues to say, "We'll make it work, always do." So nothing much to say about that. He's just saying that they always get things done. That's pretty much what he's saying. And that's pretty much it. That's the end of the trailer. And then we do also get this new logo. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. If you did, make sure to share and smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber and enjoyed the content, make sure to subscribe to join our community and press the bell to be notified when we upload. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.